Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Kay here and I'm here to primarily wish you all Happy New Year. Wishing you health, happiness and everything that comes with that for 2023. I'm here today with my first project and it is another Scrimpingmommy digital kit, her most recent, and I hope you can see just from the image on the front here, it is absolutely gorgeous. The kit is called Vintage Seamstress, readily available on Amanda Charlesworth's Ko-fi, and if you are a member of the Create with Scrimpingmommy group, it is also available over there through links. And also just I think yesterday Amanda uploaded a beginner's folio tutorial, which is absolutely to be recommended. If you haven't made a folio before and you would like to do so, I couldn't recommend this tutorial as a better place to start. Amanda's actually done written instructions which take you up to a given point, and then if you join her on her YouTube channel you will see how to put everything together, and then it's down to you to decorate to your taste. So I can't recommend the folio tutorial or the kit that Amanda uses, which is the Vintage Seamstress, to share her folio with you. And I've done a very similar thing here, although it's not as intricate as Amanda's. I've made this folio out of Amazon packaging, 2 envelopes and some craft cardstock, and then decorated as one does once you've got your base in place. So this, as you can see, is the front. I've just bound a framework around the edge of the folio here to make the imagery pop, and it is 7.5 by 5 3/4, so quite a nice size. Very easy to do using the Amazon packaging, because you've got your spine and everything, which is here amongst the folds and the makeup of the cardboard envelope. So it really is a question of cutting it down to size and then utilising it in a way that suits you. This is the back. I do have to glue down little bits of this trim. It is fraying a little bit, but I'm not overly concerned because a bit of hot glue will put that well into perspective. And this, as I said, is the back of the folio. That is one full sheet. If you take away the extras that I've added on the front, you've got the bird on the top part of the sheet and the bird on the bottom, and if you take, as I say, all the cutouts off, that is one sheet of the kit. So it is very versatile. There is also quite a bit of this tape measure paper, and it is really good to add to the inside of the folio. So if we go to the inside, this is the envelope aspect that I spoke about, and again I've used the tape measure paper. I've made a topper using cutout bits from the kit. I've decided that stickles isn't just for Christmas, so I have added a little bit of glitter to the pertinent areas within the design, just to make it pop that little bit more. The background here is of very vintage styled sewing machines, all in keeping with the theme. And then you have your other spools, the body shaper and a little bit of flower for decoration there. I've also used the mirror board again, but very, very discreetly and only on these 2 pages. When you open it up again, you have a pocket with the measuring tape here, another smaller cutout with the sewing machine background, a lined pocket, and then there is one of the envelopes from the kit which will allow you to store some really sizable bits of paper, memorabilia, photographs, whatever you chose to put into the envelopes. I then did a waterfall because I'm quite partial to these, and it's a great way of sharing the images that are available in the kit. These are journaling cards, I believe, and I've just cut them down to this size with the craft card. Now these are 3 3/4 in width and 4 3/4 roughly speaking, and that just fits that image on beautifully, with a 1/2 inch score at the top to fold over and utilise as a liner for butting up each of the respective stages of the waterfall. I've used the guest checks as available in the kit. Amanda really has put everything in here that you could possibly hope for. Then more imagery, and I've used the measuring tape throughout just to block the plainness of the craft card. Again, a little bit of stickers there on pertinent places, and that is the final one there. There is an area here which you could journal on because it is hidden by the waterfall, or indeed you could use it and just put in little bits of, you know, bits of paper and things and tack them onto the little cards with a paper clip or some such. But that is that aspect. To decorate the inner aspect of the spine, because there is no writing area in this, I've just cut up some bits of ribbon, a little bit of the trim in colours that are already readily available in the kit, added a wooden button to the top, and that again is just to emphasise the seamstress aspect. You know, we all like to use ribbons and things like that. I didn't have any materials that would match the colours, so it had, and I did want it to be something that sat within the spine of the inside of the folio, so that worked really nicely. This is the other side, so you've got, that is the inside as you open up the 2 pages. The other side is still the dress form. I've popped up some of the spools and so on, a little bit more of the glitter, and then when you open this side up, there is a large pocket here with dressmaking paper behind it, more of the cotton spools, the butterfly, and then there are 3 glorious tags that you could journal on or add photographs to. You know, it depends on the individual as to how these things are utilised, and they sit into that pocket really nicely with a little bit of overhang of the ribbon, but not enough for it to be, you know, too much when the whole thing is closed up. And then there is the other envelope pocket on this side, and there is another envelope from the kit. There are 2 altogether, and I've just distressed them with a little bit of vintage photo and sealed them up so that they can hold, as I've already said, memorabilia and that kind of thing. I've cut out some of the spools again just to keep the flow of the seamstress idea flowing throughout the whole of the folio, and I think you'll agree it's come together really nicely. I'm really pleased with how it's all come about, and then when it is closed it just sits quite nicely by virtue of, you know, over pressing with your bone folder to make sure that all your creases are where they need to be. And then on the back is the other aspect of that same sheet that I shared earlier, with the little bird carrying the spool of cotton and the tape measure paper, as you can see. So I hope you've enjoyed this little walkthrough of what essentially is a really gorgeous kit. I believe there are 23 pages, and I've probably used, I don't know, maybe 15 or 16 of them, because I knew what I wanted to do as I printed out the kit. There is lots left over, so I will probably try and do something else to share a little bit more of the kit with you. Thank you for joining me today. It's been quite a pleasure to bring this to you. Take care everyone, happy crafting, bye bye for now.